Tom goes to school. Tom goes to school. Please leave me alone. Please leave me alone. Leave me alone, please. Leave me alone, please. Leave us alone, please. Leave us alone, please. Please leave them alone. Please leave them alone. Leave them alone, please. Leave them alone, please. Stop getting yourself all wound up. Stop getting yourself all wound up. Everyone knows what happened next. Everyone knows what happened next. Pregnant women often experience morning sickness. Pregnant women often experience morning sickness. They enjoy playing together. They enjoy playing together. I live in an old house. I live in an old house. I knew you'd come home. I knew you'd come home. I never asked him. I never asked him. I have asked him. I have asked him. I miss talking with him. I miss talking with him. She left school 2 years ago. She left school 2 years ago. He grabbed her hand. He grabbed her hand. Nobody can exist without food. Nobody can exist without food. She went to her parents' place. She went to her parents' place. I told her not to leave. I told her not to leave. She asked me to stay till her mother came home. She asked me to stay till her mother came home. This drink is very delicious. This drink is very delicious. Who said you could sleep? Who said you could sleep? They needed privacy. They needed privacy. Both Tom and I want you to be happy. Both Tom and I want you to be happy. I know the Chinese characters. I know the Chinese characters. Tom was involved in a street brawl. Tom was involved in a street brawl. That's a lot more interesting. That's a lot more interesting. Slow down, Tom. Slow down, Tom. Tom is only pretending that he's having fun. Tom is only pretending that he's having fun. My father was absent from his office yesterday. My father was absent from his office yesterday. I knew you wouldn't have enough time. I knew you wouldn't have enough time. But no, you preferred to go to the more expensive supermarket. But no, you preferred to go to the more expensive supermarket. She's not the one we're looking for. She's not the one we're looking for. Tom drew on the walls. Tom drew on the walls. Don't talk with your mouth full. Don't talk with your mouth full. As soon as I went out, it began to rain. As soon as I went out, it began to rain. We're extremely concerned about that. We're extremely concerned about that. I knew it would make them happy. I knew it would make them happy. I can't see who it is. I can't see who it is. You're better at this than I am. You're better at this than I am. I was misinformed. I was misinformed. They dropped an atomic bomb on Hiroshima. They dropped an atomic bomb on Hiroshima. Do you help Tom? Do you help Tom? My father didn't know her. My father didn't know her. We're getting out of the elevator. We're getting out of the elevator. What a stupid joke. What a stupid joke. Did you really like it? Did you really like it? He never really got over it. He never really got over it. Tom told me Mary is awake. Tom told me Mary is awake. Mary heard someone calling her. Mary heard someone calling her. Her face became pink. Her face became pink. Someone else must have seen what happened. Someone else must have seen what happened. Nothing's happened yet. Nothing's happened yet. Bring me her head. Bring me her head. Her teacher praised her. Her teacher praised her. Has anyone seen him? Has anyone seen him? 4 kids are enough. 4 kids are enough. Please ask her to call me. Please ask her to call me. He asked her questions. He asked her questions. Nobody saw him leave the room. Nobody saw him leave the room. I'll call him myself. I'll call him myself. Her hair hid her face. Her hair hid her face. Of course, I remember him. Of course, I remember him. Mary lost her money. Mary lost her money. May I ask another question? May I ask another question? May I ask a question? May I ask a question? Nobody ever comes here. Nobody ever comes here. I told her you already knew. I told her you already knew. Please ask him to call me. Please ask him to call me. I have 5 friends. I have 5 friends. Ask Tom to leave. Ask Tom to leave. I never leave home without it. I never leave home without it. They went ice skating together. They went ice skating together. Bring along your friend. Let's ask him. Ask her when she comes back. Ask her when she comes back. Mary wanted to impress her friends. Mary wanted to impress her friends. We're 5 minutes away. We're 5 minutes away. He already hates her. He already hates her. I like her already. I like her already. Don't buy her anything. Don't buy her anything. Her car is ready. Her car is ready. I met him 3 months ago. I met him 3 months ago. Wait until tomorrow morning. Wait until tomorrow morning. She came alone without him. She came alone without him. I feel alone without him. I feel alone without him. Please leave this room. Please leave this room. Please leave the room. Please leave the room. Ask him whether he saw the spotlights. Ask him whether he... I knew her personally. I knew her personally. I found that a while ago. I found that a while ago. Tom comes from a working-class family. Tom comes from a working-class family. I met him only once. I met him only once. I met him once before. I met him once before. I only met him once. I only met him once. Tom heard footsteps behind him. Tom heard footsteps behind him. Tom heard something behind him. Tom heard something behind him. Mary talked about her family. Mary talked about her family. She sold her house 3 months ago. She sold her house 3 months ago. Ask her to explain it. Ask her to explain it. The fire took 13 lives. The fire took 13 lives. I wasn't making fun of her. I wasn't making fun of her. I saw her last week. I saw her last week. I told him to go home. I told him to go home. She left her ticket at home. She left her ticket at home. Flowers die without water. Flowers die without water. You'd rather call her. You'd rather call her. Her parents hate him. Her parents hate him. 4 times 5 is 20. 4 times 5 is 20. Ask yourself that question. Ask yourself that question. Someone stole her money. Someone stole her money. We left school together. We left school together. I call him sometimes. I call him sometimes. I remember having her story. Has anyone found them yet? Has anyone found them yet? Call us if you hear anything. Call us if you hear anything. Tom's question took her by surprise. Tom's question took her by surprise. Young parents often indulge their children. Young parents often indulge their children. Tom lives beyond his means. Tom lives beyond his means. I hope you told him that. I hope you told him that. An old woman lives there. An old woman lives there. Mary painted her room white. Mary painted her room white. Tom told the children an interesting story. Tom told the children an interesting story. I'd never kill myself. I'd never kill myself. She tried to stop him. She tried to stop him. Tom isn't strong enough. Tom isn't strong enough. I see him once in a while. I see him once in a while. They haven't learned anything. They haven't learned anything. May I open it? May I open it? Tom hardly ever comes here. Tom hardly ever comes here. Layla found another man. Layla found another man. I'm not coming home yet. I'm not coming home yet. Please call him to the telephone. Please call him to the telephone. Tom went home with Mary. Tom went home with Mary. There's enough space for everyone. There's enough space for everyone. Leave her alone for a minute. Leave her alone for a minute. Tom hasn't done anything so far. Tom hasn't done anything so far. So far, Tom hasn't done anything. So far, Tom hasn't done anything. She made her mother happy. She made her mother happy. Soon the sound died away. Soon the sound died away. I wanted to stay longer. I wanted to stay longer. My mother passed away recently. My mother passed away recently. Tom went back inside. Tom went back inside. Women generally live longer than men. Women generally live longer than men. Both of her cheeks turned red. Both of her cheeks turned red. Both her parents are dead. Both her parents are dead. I knew you'd understand. I knew you'd understand. Have you told her already? Have you told her already? Ask him for advice. Ask him for advice. I told her I'd help her. I told her I'd help her. Has anyone seen her? Has anyone seen her? Please answer the question. Please answer the question. You haven't done anything wrong. You haven't done anything wrong. You'd better leave him alone. You'd better leave him alone. Nobody told us anything. Nobody told us anything. I saw him leave. I saw him leave. This happens quite often. This happens quite often. 4 times 5 is 20. 4 times 5 is 20. Send me her number. Send me her number. I became her friend. I became her friend. Ask her once more. Ask her once more. Please ask her to call me. Please ask her to call me. I hope nothing goes wrong. I hope nothing goes wrong. Please stop saying that. Please stop saying that. I'd probably say yes. I'd probably say yes. I remember writing to him. I remember writing to him. Call everyone to the table. Call everyone to the table. I'm trying to stop her. I'm trying to stop her. She heard him cry. She heard him cry. She loves her children, of course. She loves her children, of course. Tom decided to run away. Tom decided to run away. He read her note. He read her note. That's someone else's problem. That's someone else's problem. He left without telling us. He left without telling us. Tom told Mary to leave him alone. Tom told Mary to leave him alone. I hope everyone knows what this means. I hope everyone knows what this means. He replies saying yes. He replies saying yes. Keep your ideas to yourself. Keep your ideas to yourself. I'd rather die. I'd rather die. I saw you talking to her. I saw you talking to her. Tom said nobody had done anything yet. Tom said nobody had done anything yet. We haven't seen him. We haven't seen him. I haven't seen him. I haven't seen him. You haven't seen him. You haven't seen him. Mary went too far. Mary went too far. It was her idea. It was her idea. Let's ask someone. Let's ask someone. Let's ask someone. Let's ask someone. May I say anything? May I say anything? He saw a light far away. He saw a light far away. I saw a light far away. I saw a light far away. We saw a light far away. We saw a light far away. Tom is already home. Tom is already home. Mary told me she'd stay home. Mary told me she'd stay home. Don't ask anything. Don't ask anything. Tom felt absolutely nothing. Tom felt absolutely nothing. What happened to her face? What happened to her face? Tom looked at Mary without saying anything. Tom looked at Mary without saying anything. Write to him right away. Write to him right away. Buy low, sell high. Buy low, sell high. Tom may have gone already. Tom may have gone already. I met her 3 months ago. I met her 3 months ago. Tom acted without thinking. Tom acted without thinking. Our train already left. Our train already left. Did you believe her? Did you believe her? Tom goes to school. Tom goes to school. Please leave me alone. Please leave me alone. Leave me alone, please. Leave me alone, please. Leave us alone, please. Leave us alone, please. Please leave them alone. Please leave them alone. Leave them alone, please. Leave them alone, please. Stop getting yourself all wound up. Stop getting yourself all wound up. Everyone knows what happened next. Everyone knows what happened next. Pregnant women often experience morning sickness. Pregnant women often experience morning sickness. They enjoy playing together. They enjoy playing together. I live in an old house. I live in an old house. I knew you'd come home. I knew you'd come home. I never asked him. I never asked him. I have asked him. I have asked him. I miss talking with him. I miss talking with him. She left school 2 years ago. She left school 2 years ago. He grabbed her hand. He grabbed her hand. Nobody can exist without food. Nobody can exist without food. She went to her parents' place. She went to her parents' place. I told her not to leave. I told her not to leave. The old man lives alone. 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 You must stop him. You must stop him. I cannot stop her. I cannot stop her. She looks half her age. She looks half her age. I remember seeing her somewhere. I remember seeing her somewhere. I helped her once. I helped her once. Of course, I remember her. Of course, I remember her. Please ask me anything. Please ask me anything. Stay home until 6. Stay home until 6. I've already told everyone. I've already told everyone. Leave her alone, please. Leave her alone, please. Leave her alone, please. Leave her alone, please. Dad already said yes. Dad already said yes. She wanted to believe him. She wanted to believe him. Do you ever call him? Do you ever call him? Ask him to call me. Ask him to call me. Her name sounds familiar. Her name sounds familiar. Her hair went gray. Her hair went gray. Her hair went gray. Her hair went gray. Bob saw him again. Bob saw him again. Mary sold me her old car. Mary sold me her old car. I wasn't talking about him. I wasn't talking about him. All the boys went away. All the boys went away. The whole room became silent. The whole room became silent. He changed a few words. He changed a few words. She left a little while ago. She left a little while ago. Mary told me she'd call tomorrow. Mary told me she'd call tomorrow. Tom may already be dead. Tom may already be dead. Why does everyone hate her? Why does everyone hate her? The doctor gave him 4 stitches. The doctor gave him 4 stitches. Don't touch anything without asking. Don't touch anything without asking. Our teacher looks young for her age. Our teacher looks young for her age. The old man was loved by everyone. The old man was loved by everyone. Someone asked about Texas. Someone asked about Texas. Have you ever used Instagram? Have you ever used Instagram? I wasn't expecting anything else. I wasn't expecting anything else. I saw her talking on the phone. I saw her talking on the phone. Her look expressed her joy. Her look expressed her joy. The old man is sitting. The old man is sitting. Is this enough money? Is this enough money? I have enough money. I have enough money. We have enough money. We have enough money. She has enough money. She has enough money. He has enough money. He has enough money. Those who live better live longer. Those who live better live longer. Yes, there is nothing easier. Yes, there is nothing easier. Something must be done. Something must be done. It must be done. It must be done. What must be done? What must be done? Something must be done. Something must be done. This must be done. This must be done. Please stay close by. Please stay close by. Somebody tried to kill him. Somebody tried to kill him. She's looking for her parents. She's looking for her parents. Mary saw her name on the list. Mary saw her name on the list. I saw her somewhere 2 years ago. I saw her somewhere 2 years ago. She changed her clothes. She changed her clothes. Tom probably won't believe you. Tom probably won't believe you. 10 minutes are left. 10 minutes are left. We used to sit together at school. We used to sit together at school. Let her go home. Let her go home. Everyone is at home. Everyone is at home. Everyone is going home. Everyone is going home. I'm old enough. I'm old enough. He denies having met him. He denies having met him. Everyone but Tom has already gone home. Everyone but Tom has already gone home. Anyone can ask a question. Anyone can ask a question. I haven't asked him yet. I haven't asked him yet. If you need him, call him. If you need him, call him. Please wait at home. Please wait at home. Haven't we done enough? Haven't we done enough? Tom has found someone. Tom has found someone. Her body was never found. Her body was never found. Nobody gave Tom anything. Nobody gave Tom anything. Tom knew he'd done something wrong. Tom knew he'd done something wrong. I wanted to ask a question. I wanted to ask a question. Shoot first, ask questions later. Shoot first, ask questions later. I wanted to show her your book. I wanted to show her your book. Somebody was talking to her. Somebody was talking to her. Bring along your friend. Bring along your friend. Such people are few in number. Such people are few in number. I saw her smile. I saw her smile. He felt himself growing old. He felt himself growing old. Show us where you found him. Show us where you found him. Did you believe her? Did you believe her? I gave her some money. I gave her some money. No one ever saw him again. No one ever saw him again. All eyes turned towards her. All eyes turned towards her. I have few friends. I have few friends. Ask him about it. Ask him about it. I told him to go home. I told him to go home. I met her only once. I met her only once. My father knew him. My father knew him. She talked her into quitting her job. She talked her into quitting her job. Why do you keep giving her money? Why do you keep giving her money? Please wait until Monday. Please wait until Monday. You left me almost nothing. You left me almost nothing. Keep a close eye on him. Keep a close eye on him. Stupid question, stupid answer. Stupid question, stupid answer. I have 5 friends. I have 5 friends. Ask Tom to leave. Ask Tom to leave. I never leave home without it. I never leave home without it. They went ice skating together. They went ice skating together. Somebody has to stop him. Somebody has to stop him. That happened a week ago. That happened a week ago. Tom asked Mary for her number. Tom asked Mary for her number. I almost kissed her. I almost kissed her. I almost called her. I almost called her. Almost everyone does it. Almost everyone does it. Almost everyone does that. Almost everyone does that. Everybody is hoping nothing bad will happen. Everybody is hoping nothing bad will happen. I saw him a short time ago. I saw him a short time ago. He wanted to protect her. He wanted to protect her. Tom left without saying a thing. Tom left without saying a thing. I found a problem. I found a problem. Father seldom comes home before 8. Father seldom comes home before 8. She left with him. She left with him. Tom came a few days later. Tom came a few days later. I hope you understand. I hope you understand. He later married her. He later married her. Tom told me he'd walk home. Tom told me he'd walk home. Tom looks quite happy. Tom looks quite happy. She went off with her friends. She went off with her friends. Don't follow her example. Don't follow her example. Love comes to everyone. Love comes to everyone. Show her your bruise. Show her your bruise. Show it to her. Show it to her. I knew her pretty well. I knew her pretty well. May I call around 2:30? May I call around 2:30? I used to live someplace else. I used to live someplace else. She kept her word. She kept her word. Let him go home. Let him go home. Pay attention to her. Pay attention to her. He almost married her. He almost married her. Tom came home a few hours later. Tom came home a few hours later. Tom took Mary home. Tom took Mary home. I asked him if he knew her. I asked him if he knew her. He asked her if she knew him. He asked her if she knew him. There isn't anything left. There isn't anything left. I sent him home. I sent him home. Welcome to high school. Welcome to high school. Except for Tom, everyone went home. Except for Tom, everyone went home. Keep children away from medicine. Keep children away from medicine. Tom went home an hour ago. Tom went home an hour ago. I have seen him once. I have seen him once. Someone call a doctor. Someone call a doctor. Everybody already knew that. Everybody already knew that. Can everyone hear me okay? Can everyone hear me okay? Tom left a few minutes ago. Tom left a few minutes ago. I asked her a difficult question. I asked her a difficult question. I miss her already. I miss her already. I already miss her. I already miss her. We often eat together. We often eat together. I loved high school. I loved high school. Her house needs repairs. Her house needs repairs. Someone left the water running. Someone left the water running. She wanted to leave him. She wanted to leave him. Just leave him alone. Just leave him alone. Tom left without saying goodbye. Tom left without saying goodbye. I've done nothing. I've done nothing. Nothing's been done. Nothing's been done. We have done nothing. We have done nothing. We've done nothing. We've done nothing. The sun already set? The sun already set? They united against him. They united against him. She misses her family. She misses her family. Where is her family? Where is her family? Once is not enough. Once is not enough. May I go home? May I go home? Show me an example. Show me an example. Tom's train left 5 minutes ago. Tom's train left 5 minutes ago. Stop. You're making her cry. Stop. You're making her cry. Do you remember anything? Do you remember anything? I found her there. I found her there. Can you call her? Can you call her? We'll show him. We'll show him. Let him go home. Let him go home. I told him to stay. I told him to stay. I found her kind. I found her kind. I hope everyone is happy. I hope everyone is happy. Let him finish talking. Let him finish talking. You could ask her. You could ask her. Go home and stay home. Go home and stay home. She wanted to impress her friends. She wanted to impress her friends. Try to understand him. Try to understand him. A word is sometimes enough. A word is sometimes enough. Sometimes a word is enough. Sometimes a word is enough. Don't follow her example. Don't follow her example. Someone needs to tell her that. Someone needs to tell her that. Somebody tried to kill her. Somebody tried to kill her. That has already happened. That has already happened. It's already happened. It's already happened. Has that already happened? Has that already happened? It has already happened. It has already happened. Without water, no creature could live. Without water, no creature could live. Tom went looking for Mary. Tom went looking for Mary. We saw him walking across the street. We saw him walking across the street. I thought you'd already done that. I thought you'd already done that. Tom is having problems at school. Tom is having problems at school. Nobody ever helps me. Nobody ever helps me. They told us nothing. They told us nothing. I told them nothing. I told them nothing. Tom wanted to answer. Tom wanted to answer. Tom isn't looking. Tom isn't looking. He is often home. He is often home. That'd make sense. That'd make sense. It'd make sense. It'd make sense. Her wet clothes stuck to her body. Her wet clothes stuck to her body. Everybody knows my name. Everybody knows my name. I heard her arguing with her. I heard her arguing with her. Is 30 days enough? Is 30 days enough? I saw you looking at her. I saw you looking at her. Mary decided to run away from home. Mary decided to run away from home. How old is her son? How old is her son? Thanks for helping her. Thanks for helping her. Did you ask her for money? Did you ask her for money? I live far away from here. I live far away from here. We both love him. We both love him. Ask Mary to bring her discs. 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 He often helps others. He often helps others. Tell him your name. Tell him your name. Tom left 3 hours ago. Tom left 3 hours ago. Did you ask her to stop? Did you ask her to stop? Tom has seen enough. Tom has seen enough. Tom died a few months later. Tom died a few months later. We heard her cry. We heard her cry. Tom has already found a job. Tom has already found a job. Mary takes after her mother. Mary takes after her mother. Tom asked Mary a rather difficult question. Tom asked Mary a rather difficult question. Tom is hoping nothing bad happens. Tom is hoping nothing bad happens. Everyone knew about it. Everyone knew about it. I thought everyone knew. I thought everyone knew. I knew everyone there. I knew everyone there. I don't remember anything happening. I don't remember anything happening. Her cooking is amazing. Her cooking is amazing. Tom probably hasn't done that yet. Tom probably hasn't done that yet. This car isn't worth anything. This car isn't worth anything. I saw him once on the train. I saw him once on the train. She used to live hand to mouth. She used to live hand to mouth. Wait for 6 hours. Wait for 6 hours. I'd like to keep working here. I'd like to keep working here. Old practices died hard in the country. Old practices died hard in the country. Keep Tom away from Mary. Keep Tom away from Mary. We must respect others. We must respect others. Tom hardly ever comes here anymore. Tom hardly ever comes here anymore. Animals cannot exist without air and water. Animals cannot exist without air and water. Mary looks like her mother. Mary looks like her mother. We used to sit together at school. We used to sit together at school. Let her go home. Let her go home. Everyone is at home. Everyone is at home. Everyone is going home. Everyone is going home. I'm old enough. I'm old enough. He denies having met him. He denies having met him. Everyone but Tom has already gone home. Everyone but Tom has already gone home. Anyone can ask a question. Anyone can ask a question. I haven't asked him yet. I haven't asked him yet. If you need him, call him. If you need him, call him. Please wait at home. Please wait at home. Haven't we done enough? Haven't we done enough? Tom has found someone. Tom has found someone. Her body was never found. Her body was never found. Nobody gave Tom anything. Nobody gave Tom anything. Tom knew he'd done something wrong. Tom knew he'd done something wrong. I wanted to ask a question. I wanted to ask a question. Shoot first, ask questions later. Shoot first, ask questions later. I wanted to show her your book. I wanted to show her your book. Somebody was talking to her. Somebody was talking to her. She used to hate him. She used to hate him. I used to hate him. I used to hate him. Tom told me he'd call tomorrow. Tom told me he'd call tomorrow. There isn't enough food for everyone. There isn't enough food for everyone. Everybody calls him Jeff. Everybody calls him Jeff. I heard her singing. I heard her singing. Did you ask him to leave? Did you ask him to leave? Her son is 8 years old. Her son is 8 years old. We haven't changed anything yet. We haven't changed anything yet. Her words were completely meaningless. Her words were completely meaningless. Tom left for home. Tom left for home. Tom left home at 2:30. Tom left home at 2:30. 4 and 5 equal 9. 4 and 5 equal 9. I told Mary the whole story. I told Mary the whole story. Bad news spread quickly. Bad news spread quickly. Tom wanted to leave. Tom wanted to leave. I told him you were coming. I told him you were coming. This car looks pretty cool. This car looks pretty cool. Tom heard someone screaming. Tom heard someone screaming. Tom is far away. Tom is far away. Tom took the money. Tom took the money. Tom wasn't high. Tom wasn't high. I told him I wasn't interested. I told him I wasn't interested. I didn't hear anything else. I didn't hear anything else. Mary closed her eyes. Mary closed her eyes. Give me 5 days. Give me 5 days. Money cannot buy health, nor happiness. Money cannot buy health, nor happiness. Try to pull yourself together. Try to pull yourself together. I enjoy watching children play. I enjoy watching children play. Haven't you ever done that? Haven't you ever done that? Lack of sleep whittled away her energy. Lack of sleep whittled away her energy. Father lost his job. Father lost his job. We'll bring him. We'll bring him. Can we bring him? Can we bring him? Bring him to me. Bring him to me.